Hey, what's up, guys? Dibble Games here, back playing some more Project Brutality 3.0, and we're moving right along in this game. Again, I keep saying this, but I'm excited about playing Eve Eternity. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Um, Sorry, also I'm sick, so you have to bear with my energy. But, I do have a random question, and I suppose if your family, maybe you want to not watch this one. I guess it's not that big a deal, but not that I'm going to be talking about them. But I have a question around, just kind of illness. I don't know if y'all remember before, where I said I was gone, or in the beginning when I first started doing YouTube, I was sick and had just a bunch of issues, and most of them were like mental health related. Like I stopped taking my antidepressants, and shit got kind of weird. I got a ton of like fear and anxiety, and not like minor, just like if what's humanly possible is like a 10, I was at like a 40, and that lasted for a little bit. But also I started getting like weird pains everywhere. Like it first started in my jaw, and so I went and saw the dentist, and they were like, we don't see anything. So, here, maybe it's TMJ, maybe you grind your teeth when you sleep. And I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, that's probably it. So they gave me something I could take if that happened again. Man, this would have been rough. And so the next day it was like I had the same pain in my shoulder. And I was like, okay, that's weird. And I was like, oh, you know what? It was my car accident. I was in a bad car accident when I was a kid, so I was like, that's what it is. And then the next day it was in my other shoulder, and I was like, okay, hold on. That doesn't make any sense. And so I started looking online, and people, have been saying they had the same issues when they got off their medication, their antidepressants, and I was like, okay. So I kind of just chalked it up to that, and people said it would go away or get better over the years, so I was like, alright, I'm not going to worry about it. And then it got to the point where like it was coming in my legs, and I couldn't walk and all that stuff, and so I was like, okay, this is an issue because I was missing a lot of work. I would get it on my shoulders, and that was like when it was the worst. So anyways, I went and saw a rheumatologist, and they have like a blood test that they can do that figures out, if you have rheumatoid arthritis, which people kind of write it off. They're like, oh, it's just arthritis. It's like, well, not really. It's basically your body, your autoimmune system attacking itself. So it attacks your hands, legs. I mean, it attacks everything, really. Your heart, most of your lungs, like, that's like the worst part about it is most people that die from rheumatoid arthritis, it's because of lung complications. So anyways, so I did the test, and sure enough, like I had some ridiculously high count. Like if it was like, if 20 was like normal or high, like a high reading, mine was at like 90. So I got on medication, and that's where my question actually comes to. Jesus, that guy scared me. So I started taking the medications, right, and it did help. Like I was able to exercise. In fact, I lifted weights for a few years and got, probably the strongest I've ever been. But, at some point I got sick, and I came off my meds and, my rheumatoid medication, and got that really bad anxiety and fear again. I don't know where that came from. So, okay. Anyways, here's my actual question. Like, if you had a medication you could take that made you feel better, well, mostly better, but then it made you feel like crap all the time, like really tired and sick, and when you came off of it, you were in really bad shape, would you do it? Or would you live with just a bunch of pain? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not sure what's better. The choice I've been making lately is just like, hey, I'm just gonna be in pain from every now and then. Whoa. Oh, you. So I don't know. What would you do? That might have been too much TMI, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. I think it's important for people to have awareness about stuff. Who knows? I think part of the problem too with our healthcare, because like I don't know, even my doctor, when I talk to him about coming off anything, they're always like, oh yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. And I think the reason why they think that is because not enough people speak up about it. You know what I mean? Granted, I'm not going to get like a massive outreach being on YouTube and, you know, having a small amount of viewers. But, you know, if it helps anyone, I think that my biggest takeaway is be careful if you're taking anything. Like, if you take anything regularly, make sure that you wean yourself off it adequately. And what that means varies depending on what you're taking. But I think it always helps to get off stuff really slowly. And probably more slowly than you would ever think. So sorry, that was just a bunch of randomness. I was just speaking there, but it's just been on my mind. Oh, because again, I'm sick today. And it's not like, I don't know, it's not like I have like a actual sickness. Like, it's not like, oh, I have a cold or something. It's just I get these low-grade fevers all the time, and it makes it hard to think and do other stuff. Kind of function. So, I don't know. Oh, okay. So, anyways, yeah, that's just something I deal with. I'm just curious what you would do. Because I need to figure out something. I need to figure out if I'm going back on medication. What is coming up? I think it's the middle of that. You know, I'm going to bypass poison. I'm just going to... Oh, yeah. I need to find out and get back on meds. And just be tired and kind of feel icky often. Or, you know, continue going as I am and hope that it gets better. Which, you know, I don't know. So, yeah. That was my long health rant. And, you know, I do remember this level, now that we're talking about the game. This level is actually quite long. Yeah, there's only... It's quite long and it's hard, and it's got a lot of poison, so I'm not terribly excited about that. What's going on over here, by the way? Oh. That's what's going on. Dang. That was a great rocket. Yeah, I remember this map being kind of confusing, too. It's got all the elements that I don't like in a Doom map. I don't know if I can make that jump there. Let's see. Another thing that's weird, guys, and again related to health is, so, you know, before I got sick and everything, like I'd never heard of really autoimmune disorders. I thought they were few and far between. But man, nowadays, like almost 50% of the people I know have an autoimmune disorder. It's kind of weird. I don't know why that is, but that's, it's kind of weird, don't you think? Now, you could say we're diagnosing it more, and that's why. Yeah, maybe. Or there could literally just be more cases of it, which then that begs the question as to why. Part of me thinks it's because of the way we do food and water and stuff like that. Like, I think, you know, I'm not a water expert, whatever that would mean, but, I think the way that we sanitize our water, we think is good enough. And, you know, maybe it is. I'm not a scientist, but, like if I pee in something and you sanitize it and someone else drinks it, I mean, I don't know. I guess boiling would do that. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Or maybe there becomes a point where you can't just get rid of it. Oh, God. Oh, no. I'm scared. Help. Help. I can't see anything. Okay. So anyways, yeah. You know, like, they say, like, and I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that, like, you can only drink your own pee. And I know I'm going back to pee. It's kind of weird, but you can only drink your own pee, like, 3 times before it becomes toxic. And I guess they say the reasoning behind that is because your body, oh God, filters things out. And after the, like, each time it's, like, more refined, I guess. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Oh God, like, your kidneys, like, filter it out, and so each time you drink it, each remaining time you drink it, it's more toxic, and then it can kill you, I guess. I don't know, look it up. I could be wrong, but I wonder if that same concept applies to our water supply. I'm sure it's not quite the same, but just spitballing here. I don't know. And tell me what you think too, actually. I'd be curious to know in the comments. Like, how many people do you know that have an autoimmune disorder? And I don't mean like celebrities. I mean like people, like real people, whether it be coworkers, parents, family, you know, whatever. Friends. I'm very curious to see. Alright. How are we doing on kills here? So we basically got about half the level. This level is very long. Anyone over here? Okay. Oh god. Grenade off that wall. I keep forgetting it doesn't bounce up very well. Oh man, is there someone? Oh man, we did so good until now. Bloody hit scan people. Are you alive? Somebody else is still here. I can't see them though. Oh, okay, he's down here. There's still more. Where is this guy? Dang it. I even knew he was there. That's the part that makes me a little mad. Okay. So what was the point of coming in here? Did we get anything? I don't think we picked up a key card. We still just have the blue. What is that? Is that a bullet? Wow, okay. Maybe that's why the game eventually crashes, like just stuff like that go on for like infinity. Okay, so have we seen the blue door? I think the answer to that is no. We're gonna jump this, whoops. Let's look here. Okay, this is open. Not sure when that happened. You know, I see that axe. I'm gonna need to use the axe more often. Oh, this room's a nightmare, I remember. Hold on. Sorry, as soon as I said that, I gotta put it away. I remember this room gets filled up. Oh, well, maybe it's not that bad. Ooh. I made a mistake. I needed to kill them when they were grouped up. If I let them separate, all hell's gonna break loose. There we go. That was a good one. Oh, man. That digger... I love that gun, by the way. Get out the way. So these, I noticed that these dual shotguns here, amazing like mid to close range, but not too great long range. Not too great long range. So you got a shotgun for every situation here. This one's just kind of good all around. This one's good for super close range. This one's good from close to mid. I like these kind of corridor clearing levels, actually. I don't know, they just feel fun. Oh boy. Alright, what can we use here? No. Oh, wrong gun. Oh, wow. Magnum, baby. Alright, I see a 200 health orb and mana. That's, or health and armor. That's amazing. So we can play this pretty loose. Dang. What have I been doing with my life? I should be using this gun more often. I like it. Yeah. Wow. It's got a lot of kick, but... Nice. Bam. That's nice, dude. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, it has a good amount of fire rate, too, for a Magnum, right? Usually Magnums are, like, slow. Like, you fire one shot, then one shot. This one, you can kind of hammer the trigger. Fan the hammer, if you will. So guys, I'm gonna try going forward too. I'm gonna try to put some timestamps in my videos when I think about them. They won't always be there, but like I may put a timestamp that skips what do you call it? That skips some of the medication talk or health talk for people who just care about the fighting, but I guess you will miss out on some of the map. I don't know. I think it's important to do stuff like that because I appreciate timestamps in almost any video I watch. Doesn't really matter what it is. Oh. Because it's just the way we view media. Like, no one really watches things from beginning to end. I have issues with that. I mean, even for myself, but it's just the way it is, I guess. I try to think of the last video you watched from start to end. Like, literally. I do it sometimes when I'm, you know, getting ready for bed, but I mean, you could argue that I fall asleep and don't actually finish it. And sometimes, man, when I fall asleep, I don't know about y'all, but I'll fall asleep with, like, my iPad on my chest, and it'll fall over and hit me in the head, or, you know, I get to some point, ooh. For some reason, like, when it plays videos, it just auto-plays the next thing, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes they're completely unrelated. Like, let's say I'm watching a cooking show, and the next thing I know, I'm listening to, like, Dr. Disrespect yelling, like, what is with this? Like, screaming, and I'm like, oh my god, and it wakes me up. So, in fact, the other day, my, whoa. My mother-in-law, she woke me up, or when I woke up in the morning, she's like, did you have your TV going last night? I heard some, like, loud noises, and I was like, no. I think that's my I guess, sister-in-law. She's usually up pretty late listening to TV, and we all hear it throughout the house, so I just assumed it was her. But again, the other night, I woke up and, like, Northern Lion, I don't know if y'all know who he is, but I watch him from time to time. And he was, like, screaming about something, and I was like, Jesus, and I had to, like, quickly mute my iPad because it woke me up and scared the crap out of me. So, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Where are these guys coming from? Dude, we're doing good on health orbs. Like, really good. They're spawning in from somewhere. I bet it's down in these holes. I remember there being bad stuff down in there. Specifically those, like, pink Keiko demons. The flying ones. Is that gonna work? Nice. Alright, we're doing good here. Let's go ahead and save that. Somehow my health is low, though. Is it possible that that fire was burning me and I didn't realize it and it just did health damage and no armor? Okay, oh. I think they replaced the Keiko demons with those flying dudes. If I had to guess. Hello. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. God, this is the worst place to fight on. That's also why I kind of don't like this map. Wow. Oh, God, dude. Is there another one? They're not even that hard. It's just you can't move. You know what I'm saying? Oh, please don't crash. Alright, where do we leave off here? Part of me is tempted just to, like, BFG in there. Just so I don't have to fight these guys again. Did it work? No, it didn't even do anything. That's kind of bogus. What if we do, since they're all in the bottom. Did that work? Oh, what? I don't know if that's actually working out too well. It's getting their attention. So the only kind of bummer about this shotgun upgrade is that the bullets travel much slower. Crap. Let's just get them all out. Look at this gun, man. One shot. If I hit him with all shells, man, it's a one and done. Oh, boy. Come on, buddy. So yeah, anyways, how's everyone doing? Everyone doing okay, safe? Have you guys noticed lightning to... Wait a second. 1 second. Sorry, I was going to say something, but let me check this upgrade. Huh. What did I get an upgrade for? It said lightning 2 upgrade. Okay, it's not these, not these. Oh. Is it... I think it might be this gun? No. Oh, maybe. Did it always happen? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what that was. You got the M2 Lightning Mode upgrade. We'll have to look to see what that is. But yeah, as I was saying, oh, the platform came up. How y'all doing? Everyone healthy? Have y'all noticed that there's been an uptick of just sick people in general? I mean, obviously there's COVID, but like, I also feel like I see people, maybe they just don't want to work, but people calling out from work more often too, with being sick and whatnot. Oh, I hate that sound. Please tell me there isn't one of those guys in there. There is. Okay, well, he's not in the most annoying place. Oh, this gun, dude. I love this gun, but man, the reload is just ridiculous. Okay. There was a guy in here, the I'm Your Moms, the special ones. The special I'm Your Moms. Oh, oh no. This is the worst. I guess we just like, we come in there and we just run and shoot off some BFG shots. Really? Wow, I just sat there and took all those hits. Not today, buddy. Whoa. Okay. Is this coming up? And there's no one down here? Okay, I like it. I don't know, I'm just striving for things to talk about. What can we talk about? What's new and exciting? Well, I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be new and exciting. It could be just regular. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh god, I forgot. That's not what I wanted to do, though. I think we need to be in that room. Okay. Oh, I know. Something interesting. Yesterday I logged in YouTube. There's a couple of interesting things about YouTube, actually, I could probably talk about here. First off is, oh god. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, this sucks. I hate poison so much. How do you get out of here? Really? Is there no way out? Poison's just so stupid. It's the dumbest. Alright, so anyways, I signed in the other day, and I was looking at my comments, and... Or you have like these notifications, and one of them said, hey, you have polling now available to you. And so, a while back, I was going to do a poll asking people, you know, what I should play next, or what some good new games, or, you know, whatever, like a community poll. And I looked online at the tutorials, and they're like, oh, you just go here, the community management, and hit this. I didn't have it. And so I started reading more, and it turns out you have to have a certain subscriber count in order for that to be a thing. I think they said 1,000, which is weird because I don't have 1,000 right now. This room is the worst, by the way. Okay, well there we go. And so anyways, I unlocked that somehow yesterday. So I can put up community polls, which is kind of neat. I just fell down again. So that's cool. Another thing I didn't realize too is I noticed some of my videos, like, when I record them, they look fantastic, right? Or they look decent. Oh, the gun pushes me back. They look good, but then when I put them on YouTube, they look a little grainy. I mean, it's not awful. It's not super noticeable, but it is kind of, to me at least. And so I looked online. Apparently, there's a there's a codec that YouTube uses to encode your videos when you send it to them. And apparently, it's really strange. There's one that's called AVC, and you can look this up yourself if you're curious. But YouTube uses AVC if you're doing anything that's below like 4K. And apparently, if you get, oh my god, dude, this gun keeps pushing me off. I don't know what to do here. Apparently, get the heck out the way. Oh, I'm trying to do this without jumping and just straight up cheating, but I just hate poison so much. Maybe I just jump and get it over with. Maybe we just stay here and just kill everything. I think it's actually probably the smarter way of doing that. Try to dodge some shots here. That didn't work. Okay, that was much better. Okay, so let me finish my thought here. Oh, whoa, what did I do? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I keep hitting the wrong button. One is like quit game. Obviously not what I want to do here. Wow, that went way worse. What was I saying? Yes, so the AVC one they use if you're at like below 4K. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Stop it. I don't care about that one. They use this other one though if you're above 4K or 4K, and it's called like VPC or something, VP9, and it makes your videos look a lot better, but they take longer to upload because they're encoding them, I guess, more thoroughly. I'm not going to claim to know everything about encoding videos, but alright, I got an idea here. Let's jump and then do that. Yeah, just to get these stupid guys out the way. Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is rough. But yeah, so if you do above 4K, why do I even bother trying to talk until this is finished? I'm sorry, we're just gonna chill for a minute. Okay, I feel good about that one. Wow, what the heck is he shooting at me? Okay, we're gonna save that, I don't care. Okay, now let's continue. So, if you upload something below 4K, you get the AVC encoder. It's quick, but it encodes them pretty poorly, and so you see a little bit of degradation in quality. I hate everything. I wasn't trying to do that. But if you're above 4K, it encodes them. It forces it to use the VP9 encoding. Wow. And so that makes your videos look better, closer to the real actual video footage that you upload. So again, a lot of people cheat, and I didn't want to do it because I don't have the strongest computer, but you can record kind of things at 4K even though it's not. I feel like that would affect the performance, so I didn't do it. You can do that, or apparently once you hit a certain subscriber count or views, YouTube just unlocks that for your account. So it's kind of, to me, it's kind of bogus. I mean, I guess I understand why they do that. They don't want like new people that aren't established coming in and eating up all their space. Because I'm sure when they encode it the other way, it's a lot bigger file sizes, and that requires them to have more storage, etc., etc. So they only want people who are serious about YouTube. You know, because like, let's say there's 1 million people that only put out one video, right? Or two. They don't want those videos, those 2 million videos, being encoded in high quality for someone who's not really going to be using YouTube a whole lot. So I guess I kind of get it. You know, I don't know. It's kind of obnoxious though for people like me who do care about quality and are trying to do this somewhat seriously, and all your videos take a hit because you're not very popular. Again, you could get around it with the 4K, but I feel like that's not a good solution for me personally. This room sucks. This room really sucks. Wrong button. Somehow we're okay. Wow. That went really well.
Take the prowess, the capacity for violence.
Wow, I've never heard him say that. That was pretty good. How many people are left? We got about 50. I noticed again they added more on the map. I don't think we started out at 309. Okay, come down. I just don't want more enemies showing up here. Okay, is this like a... Huh? Is there a reason I should be in here? Huh, that's odd. Oh. Okay, that brings down that, I see. Well, no, I'm actually not sure. What the heck's going on here? I guess this is top switch up here. Okay. Nothing? No baddies? I'm actually kind of shocked by that. So how do we get out of here? Huh. Oh. Not too bad. These are just the regular ones, man. We haven't seen these pink guys in like forever. The plain Jane level 1 ones. Alright, I'm a little scared here. Oh, okay. This appears to be the end of the map, even though we're missing a lot of enemies. Like 40? Oh, I see. It tells you secrets too. Interesting. I didn't know it showed all that. Oh. Okay, there's armor there. Okay. Let's go back out and see if we can get that 200% orb. There's probably people around here now. In theory. I think it's in this room here, yeah. I wonder if I pick it up, people spawn. Nope. One other random conversation here. Have any of y'all seen the Squid Game stuff? I'm sure a lot of you have. I had a friend recommend it to me, and the concept to me seems silly. Like a kid's game that kills people. It just seems kind of hokey. But, you know, my friend's like, hey, you should watch it. And I was like, you know, I don't know. But, you know, I always recommend stuff to people too. Like, for instance, I recommended The Boys on Amazon. And people are like, I'm kind of superheroed out, which I get that. But also, you're selling yourself short because that's not really what The Boys is about. Like, yes, they're superheroes, but that's not it. You know what I mean? This is interesting, by the way. So I guess my point is, sometimes you can have a prejudice against something that makes you miss out on something amazing. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna sit down and watch the Squid Game because I was sick, right? And so watched the first episode. I thought it was filmed pretty well. Like the acting was good. It was definitely a lot better quality than I would have imagined. I feel like that was kind of a waste, by the way. Am I stuck in here? Yeah, the acting was definitely better than I thought. I also noticed that Korean TV shows tend to focus a lot on like class systems and like money. You know, so I wonder if that's an issue there. Because I've only seen a few movies about them, and it was heavily focused on your position in society based on wealth. Like, it was like the theme of almost all the stuff I've seen, which granted hasn't been many. But anyways, again, I thought it was filmed okay. Once it got to the actual Squid Game stuff, and by the way, if you haven't seen it and plan on seeing it, you can go ahead and not watch this because it'll be a little spoiler. I didn't like it when they actually got to the games itself. They do this thing and it drives me crazy in a lot of movies, and you know, one of my most favorite movies of all time has the same issue. There we go. I love this gun. has the same issue where, like, okay, let me just explain what happened in the show. So, like, there's supposed to be 456 of them, which is a lot. And so in the first round of the games, oh god, they show, like, to me on camera, it looked like roughly, oh, that was bad. It looked like roughly 75% of them get mowed down in the very beginning, like 5 seconds into the scene, right? So I'm like, oh my god, they just lost like 400 people. And then that's just the beginning. The scene is like 10 minutes long. And every second they're just shooting people. Not, you know, not a lot. Like it'll be like green light, red light, and then she shoots like 6 more. And then they repeat that like 20 more times. And I'm like, how is not every single person in there dead? Like there's no way that there's that many alive. And so stuff like that bothers me. Lord of the Rings, I kind of had the same issue with too. Like where they defend the tower, the 2 towers, right? Like I was starting to do the math in my head. Like let's say there's like, you know, 200 archers, okay? And they're elves, right? Elves are super accurate, right? They never miss. And if you watch them while they're shooting, they're spitting off like multiple arrows at a time per second, right? So let's say all of them, oh crap, man. So let's say every archer kills 1 every second. Oh, this room's getting rough. A lot rougher than I wanted it to be. Oh, that sounds bad. It sounds like there's a lot of people here. Or is it just one that's hurt? Anyways, my point is, if the fight went on for an hour, right, and the archers are just raining them down, they would have killed the entire army, Saruman's army, in a matter of minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do kind of the math, if you can even do the math with that, but something else dropped here, I hear it. So I don't know, stuff like that bothers me, you know what I mean? Like, the best archers, the best shooting people in the world who can fire off stuff very quickly are raining down arrows the whole time, this 20-minute scene, and yet there's still, looks like their numbers haven't dropped at all. Like, I'm sorry. You would take a lot of casualties. And you could argue that, oh, they're firing back. But even if you watch, like, the other team's firing back, but even if you watch the video, they're getting 1, like, every 10 seconds. So, again, if there's a couple hundred elves there, just think of that. If each elf is hitting... In 5 seconds, they could literally drop 1,000 orcs. That's how fast they shoot, right? And that's how accurate they are. So in 5 seconds, you dropped 1,000. If you have a 60,000 army, okay, and 60 times 5. Is that just 5 minutes? In 5 minutes, your entire army's gone. My math may be off there, but you get the point I'm making. So that stuff bothers me. And Lord of the Rings is probably my favorite movie of all time, honestly. I haven't seen anything like it since it came out. You may not appreciate the theme and the genre and everything, but there's no arguing that it's ahead of its time, and it was just a well-done movie. I guess that's just my opinion, but and we've been some places in this episode, huh? In terms of conversation. But yeah, so back to Squid Game. That stuff really bothered me. I thought it was kind of hokey. To me, it like lowers the believability and kind of takes me out of your movie. Some people it doesn't bother them, and you know it's different for everybody. Because I see some movies that are way worse in terms of that kind of stuff, but it doesn't bother me. Because I feel like that's not what they're going for, right? So like, you know, like even in Lord of the Rings, it's a fantasy, so it's like, okay, you're not trying to be realistic here, so I can accept some of this. But like, if you're trying to be like down to earth, like Squid Game is based on humans in a city, and you know people aren't flying, or you know there's not like an apocalypse. It's just like supposed to be a regular, every day-to-day type of environment for the film, like the background. But then there's like inconsistencies, you know, I don't know, stuff like that really bothers me. Okay, ooh, we got all the secrets. Look at that. Didn't kill everyone, but close. Let's go ahead and save this. Okay. So before we end this, I want to say, hey, I appreciate all y'all watching. Some of this, me rambling and stuff, like I do enjoy it. It's like talking to someone even though I'm not. It's kind of like therapy. It's like AA or something, like talking anonymously to people. But so I appreciate y'all staying and listening, whoever does. Feel free to fire off stuff back in the comments. I do read them and will respond. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on, you know, whatever subjects I just talked about here. If not, that's cool too. If you just like listening and watching, I completely get that. But anywho, guys, I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, guys, until next time, have a good one.